Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone. We are from Group 4. We will present our topic about in vitro and in vivo efficiency test from antagonistic microorganism. Next. Before we start our presentation today, let me introduce my group. There are Nindi Kuatun Salma with study number 083, Ananda Fitrianta Susilo with study number 113, Aditama Satyagraha with study number 124, and Gaga Sandra Pranata with study number 138. In this presentation, we will explain about the first is definition of in vitro and in vivo efficiency. Second is definition of antagonistic microorganism. The third is the example of antagonistic microorganism. And the last one is application of in vitro and in vivo efficiency test as biological control.
Definition of in vitro and in vivo efficacy. In vitro means in class. It describes the medical procedure, tests, and experiments, the research performed outside of living organisms. In vitro tests are performed in a controlled environment, such as a test tube or petri dish. Next. In vivo means in living organism. Refers to research conducted using the subject of living things. In vivo attempts to avoid the use of partial or dead organism. In vivo tests are carried out using living subject. Next. Definition of antagonistic microorganism. Antagonistic microbes or biological control agents for plant diseases are microorganisms obtained from nature, either in the form of bacteria, fungi, actinomyces, or virus that can suppress, inhibit, or destroy plant-disturbing organism or OPT.
Biological control is an action that aims to reduce inoculum density or pathogen activity so that it does not cause symptoms in plants using one or more APH through environmental, host, or antagonistic manipulation. The third is the example of antagonistic microorganism. Various species of microorganisms have been isolated and evaluated for their effectiveness for APH for plant disease and formulated in the form of biopesticides. APH can be grouped into bacteria, fungi, actinomycetes, and virus. The first one is bacteria. Groups of bacteria that have been used as APH include Bacillus spp, B. cereus, B. polymyxa, and B. subtilis. Fungi, the group of fungi that have been used as APH for plant disease are Trichoderma, Hertzianum, and Cleocladium sp. And Actinomycetes is the one group of Actinomycetes that has been studied and used as APH for plant disease is Streptomyces spp.
And the other example is a virus. The use of virus as APH of a disease has been carried out through cross-protection technique. In cross-protection technique, where virus are inoculated into plant to control pathogenic virus. The example of virus is Phodoptera litura nuclear polyhedrosis virus. Next. And the next is application of in vitro and in vivo efficacy test as biological control. Sudir and Suparyono have obtained several bacterial biological agents that have the potential to control Resmith-Plague disease at the in vitro level. But The types of bacteria and their ability in vivo are not yet known. In fact, the potential for controlling pathogen at the in vitro level does not always reflect its ability at the in vivo level. The research by Rustam et al. Show that isolate of BRA61 and ES32 antagonist bacteria, which were quite effective in suppressing the cause of banana plant disease at the in vitro level, were not able to suppress the symptom of similar disease at the in vivo level. This study was conducted to obtain isolate of antagonistic bacteria that have the potential to suppress the growth and development of ricil plaque caused by R. solani in vitro and in vivo. Okay, thank you for your attention. If you have a question, you can write in the Spada. Thank you.